Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another video for today. So let's talk about the huge news that broke out yesterday on that Twitter space between Jim Farley, CEO of Ford, and Elon Musk, obviously CEO of Tesla, among other things. Now, to be honest, I think this shocked the whole industry, right? Maybe I even use this as a title, maybe not. I think it shocked the overall industry that two huge players in the automaking industry, of course, you can say, oh, but Tesla is not just traditional automaker. Okay, doesn't matter for the sake of this video. I think it's a huge deal that this partnership was made, and maybe even potential other partnerships are being made behind closed doors right now. We don't know yet. Elon Musk alluded to that, well, maybe there might be more partnerships in the future. Now, with regards to Ford, this might not just be about charging, well, right now it is, but maybe in the future they say maybe with software we can help and will help if we're allowed to. Now, what could that mean? Of course, a lot of people are already speculating and saying maybe Ford will license or they'll buy the license for FSD. Who knows? Maybe Tesla will be running the, I don't know, like Elon said, Android, right? Android is pretty open-ish. We've talked about that on the channel already. It is open, but there are also some requirements from Google when you want to use that. But we know what Tesla's mission is, and this is something that a lot of people suddenly yesterday were like, oh, this doesn't make any sense. Tesla, how is Tesla going to make money from this? Just helping a competitor, this doesn't make sense. This is hurting shareholders, etc., etc. Well, those people clearly forgot what Tesla's mission actually is. From day one, and Elon repeats it again and again and again, from day one, this is to accelerate, right? Accelerate the transition to sustainable energy, to a sustainable planet. And this is exactly one step towards that direction. And in my opinion, a huge step. So what exactly was announced? So forced EV customers to gain access to 12,000 Tesla superchargers, company to add North American charging standard port in future EVs, which is also, by the way, a big deal, which means that this might be the one to go with. So starting early next year, Ford EV customers will have access to more than 12,000 Tesla superchargers across the US and Canada. So right now, no talks about Europe. Elon talked a little bit about Europe during the space. Again, Europe is a very complicated continent. They are very much behind on a lot of things. And this is why you see what, Europe has come to be. Continuing here in 2025, Ford will offer next generation electric vehicles with the North American charging standard connector built in, eliminating the need for an adapter to access Tesla superchargers. And of course, if this becomes the number one, the standard throughout the industry, this is already a huge W. And this sentence here, this is not, by the way, a Tesla announcement. This is on Ford's website. The reliable Tesla supercharger network has already established charging corridors across the United States and Canada. I mean, imagine you're a competitor, you're competing for your life here, right? Because traditional automakers are competing for their lives here and are saying basically, well, this company is doing so much better than us. They're so far ahead. The reliable Tesla, first of all, kudos for Ford, kudos to Jim Farley. He really sounds and looks like a very, I would say, respectable, enjoyable person to work with, to talk with as well. And kudos to them to acknowledge their position, acknowledge Tesla's position as well. Because, of course, if you're, I'm not going to name the other company, it's just two letters. If you're one of those people, you're probably saying, oh, I don't need someone like Tesla. Our products are much better. We're so far ahead. You're just lying to yourself and you're just digging your grave deeper and deeper. So really kudos, congrats to Ford. Also, their vehicles, pretty strong pickup trucks, if you ask me. Look at the Raptor. It's a scary thing. Might not be as scary as a Cybertruck, remains to be seen. We're going to have a talk about all the points of how this could benefit Tesla. Of course, officially, we don't know. We don't know the numbers behind this agreement. Maybe that's a strategic move because, well, Tesla is talking with other OEMs, so maybe they don't want those details to come out because maybe every other company will get other benefits, other pricing, etc., etc. We don't know, but we're going to have a talk about what the potential positives are for the Tesla and Tesla brand in just a bit. Now, if you enjoy this type of videos, I would really appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you have not. We're trying to reach 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you very much. And if you want to support me even further, do check out the link down in the description and in the pinned comment to get the top 10 best stocks to buy now, or go to fool.com/couchinvestor. Now, I'll continue by adding just this comment here from their chief customer officer for Ford Model E. So Tesla has led the industry in creating a large, reliable and efficient charging system, and we are pleased to be able to join forces in a way that benefits customers and overall EV adoption. The Tesla Supercharger network has excellent reliability, and the NACS plug is smaller and lighter. Overall, this provides a superior experience for customers. Remember, this is going to be great for Ford customers. This is excellent for Ford customers, actually. And now let's talk about how this might benefit Tesla. So first of all, Tesla will generate a bit of revenue from this, from more cars and cars outside of the Tesla brand, the Tesla network, charging with Tesla Supercharger. At first, will probably not be that much, but if this type of agreements continue and Tesla Supercharging network becomes the default option, well, in the future, this might become very, very lucrative for Tesla. Again, I don't know what the financials looks like in the background of this agreement, remains to be seen. But they'll gain something from it, that's for sure. Then, indirectly, it might make a Ford customer a potential Tesla customer in the future. Because you're a Ford driver, right? You go and you charge your Ford at a Tesla supercharger station. So then you're surrounded with Tesla. You look at the experience, you're like, wow, great experience. Probably the experience of driving those vehicles might also be great. Software, probably also great. So maybe my next car might be a Tesla. You might drive your F-150 Lightning and suddenly in a couple of quarters or so, you're like, oh, what is this? Is this the Cybertruck? Well, this is pretty cool. And so you get some more brand exposure for Tesla. By the way, if we want to talk about brand and brand value and maybe looking like a good guy, well, Tesla here certainly does look like the good guy. Then, of course, we can speculate on what other deals they are working on, more specifically when it comes to software. Tesla could license a part of their software to other OEMs. Could be they could license FSD as well. And with regards to FSD, this will probably happen. When people will figure out that their version of FSD is not really up to the standards of Tesla, they'll be like, just like our charging network isn't up to the standards of the Tesla, maybe it's worth it to offer our customers a better deal by partnering up with Tesla. Again, the financials behind that remains to be seen, but Tesla will make a lot of money from that, that's for sure. And lastly, just for Tesla, the brand, this news comes out, a lot of people will read this, a lot of people that own Ford, GM, other cars as well will be like, oh, Ford, a very, very old car company, partners up with Tesla, who we've only seen semi-good and bad headlines for the past couple of years. Tesla might be doing something good, or else why would Ford, a company like Ford, partner up with a company like Tesla? So this again is a huge, huge vote of confidence for Tesla, which will lead to probably more sales for Tesla, more people looking at the Tesla brand as a potential upcoming purchase. We will talk a bit more about the Tesla inventory, how Tesla is doing in Europe and all those numbers in the Saturday video, the weekly summary. Let me tell you, the numbers look pretty good. So that's about it for this video. Of course, do share your thoughts and comments about this agreement down in the comments below. If I've missed something, add it down there and I'll cover it in a Saturday video. As always, if you enjoy this type of videos, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.